What's up, guys? Eddie Henry, XR Lifestyles, discussing the most effective style of cardiovascular you want to do if your goal is to be lean and mean and chiseled and ripped and not holding on to water, not inflamed, so you look freaking awesome on the beach or boat or Bahamas trip or photo shoot or whatever it may be. We've already established that unless you're a bodybuilder or sport-specific training, that the most effective style of training to do is high-intensity days alternating with low-intensity days. And your high-intensity days are going to be your strength training days, full body, interval style, to exhaustion, very effective at burning fat, very effective at building muscle, creating symmetry, and boosting testosterone and growth hormone, which are your longevity hormones. Problem with full body circuit training to exhaustion is it's extremely taxing on the body. The whole body breaks down as one. You must recover from it. So let's talk about injuries for a second. The anatomy of an injury, for example, if you were to twist or roll your ankle, the body splits the ankle, it swells up like a softball with water. This is the body's natural defense mechanism, so you don't create further harm. And then your goal is to get out that water. So you cool it, ice it, heat it, elevate it, compress it, whatever it may be, but your goal is to get the inflammation out so you can get blood flow or circulation back in, because that's what heals. That's what's going to make it stronger so you can walk on that ankle again. And when we work out, the exact same thing happens to our body, but it's not in one area like our ankles, over our whole freaking body. So when you train effectively to exhaustion, your body has all these little microscopic tears all over it, and the body looks at that like an injury, and it brings water or inflammation to all these areas to splint those areas as, again, the body's defense mechanism. And then your goal on these low intensity days or a non-strength day is to get the inflammation out. So number one, you look like a freaking stud, so you're leaned out, but more importantly, number two, so your body can recover and heal so your next workout can be effective, because if you never recover properly, you can never train effectively. So the worst, a lot of people are guilty of this, even my clients, the worst type of cardiovascular to do on a non-strength day or a low intensity day is high resistance cardiovascular. Why would you want to do high resistance cardiovascular? You've already done weights. You did weights the day before. Now is your time to burn fat and flush the body to get the water out. So if you're one of these people that are getting on a piece of equipment like an elliptical or an arc trainer or an AMT or an upright bike or a spin bike or whatever, and you're cranking the resistance up to like 15 and you're going slow, you are creating more inflammation by doing this. You are working your muscles more. You are not effectively circulating the body. You are not flushing the body. You're creating a bulky, water-retained look. This is not effective. You can do this high-resistance cardiovascular, but do it on your high-intensity day. Mix it in with one of your intervals. Do your pull-ups and lunges and jumps, and then super heavy, but not on low-intensity days, guys. On low-intensity days, follow me, listen to me on this. You must do low to no resistance cardiovascular. You still want to get your heart rate up to like 75%, but without the use of resistance. Doing resistance every day, unless you're a bodybuilder, is a bad thing. You will have a very hard time leaning out if you do this. So drop the resistance down and double the freaking cadence. So as an example, you're on the elliptical with 15, trudging through snow. Okay, I'm going to drop that 15 down to 5, and I'm going to increase my cadence to 130. Okay, there's no dominant muscles working now, which is going to promote or stimulate full body flush or full body circulation. This is more effective at burning fat than heavy resistance, and furthermore, it's extremely effective at flushing out the body and dropping the water weight, stimulating recovery, and giving you that lean and mean chiseled look you want. There is a term called time under tension. And time under tension, if your goal is to be lean and mean, needs to be less than 50%. And what time under tension means is the time you are spending under tension or under resistance. So if it's Sunday night and you're reflecting back on your week, and let's say you worked out 8 times or 8 hours, then at least half of those hours, or at least 4 hours, need to be spent with low to no resistance, preferably at a very high cadence. And I keep saying high cadence because you still want your heart rate up, and if it's at a low resistance, you're going to have to move fast to keep it up. If you did this effectively and had high intensity days and low intensity days, and your low intensity days were low to no resistance, your body would change dramatically. There's a lot of people doing this wrong. Try it out, guys. This technique, it's a small tweak, but the results are freaking paramount. In the next video, I'm actually not only tell you the style, but the actual type of cardio to do if you really want to take it to the next level. The type of cardio that is the most effective at being freaking badass, lean and mean, chiseled. If you like this video, like it on Facebook, subscribe to my channel, Eddie Henry YouTube, and as always, check out xrlifestyles.com for the latest. Take it easy, guys.